And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Oh, everybody's The Bonfire, Faction Talk Sirius XM 103. Big J. Okerson, the great Robert Kelly. We have an awesome guest for the whole show with us today, everybody. She has a new special, No Country for Old Women, streaming right now on YouTube. Everybody, you can hear as one of the hosts of the Comedy Store podcast, available wherever you listen. Make some noise, everybody, for Eleanor Kerrigan. Make some noise. That's our thousands of people cheering.
That's amazing.
That's a great name for a special. You know, coming up with a name for a special, and some of them come out, you're like, all right, whatever that means. That's a good one.
Yeah.
No Country for Old Women is
No,
fantastic.
I like to say it. No country.
There's a...
I love
Tree.
it. I love it.
You love what? Country?
You love country.
You like a nice country?
I like outlaw country.
I wish there was a thing called... I wish there was
Country.
a tree with country in it.
Eleanor, it's good to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
You have such
I
beautiful
really
hair.
miss Soder, but it's so good to be here.
You're dirty Philly trash.
Yes, well,
So what?
sit next
You
to
really
Boston filth.
Oh, yeah, Phil.
Ugh,
You know what?
smell
You,
ya.
you just went to Boston. You had a fine
Yeah,
time.
you
Safe.
Fine's not a good way to put it.
It's perfect.
You had a good enough time.
Yeah.
You didn't get killed.
I didn't.
No
I
sexual
tried.
assaults on either side.
Yeah, you can't because it's a nice town. It's safe.
You
Unlike
tried?
Philly.
I did try.
What'd you do?
I was just walking around at
Did you tell him
midnight.
that? Did you tell him that Jason Tatum was black?
Yes.
They hate
freaked
that.
out. They
hate
freaked
that.
out. Yeah.
Why's he got that good hair then?
It's a good town.
Sorry, guys.
She walked around the garden, the Commons.
I did. I was
It's
walking.
like Boston Central Park at night. What
I'm
a
like,
maniac.
let's see what's going on.
You just wanna
What are you
fight
guys
people?
doing? Yeah.
What's all the hubbub
it was,
about?
It was St. Patrick's Day. Let's see. Somebody's out to fight.
Would you have your nunchucks on you?
I did.
You don't need nunchucks when you're
I
from
keep
Philly,
him-
dude.
that's
Just go there
right.
with that Philly swagger.
She had Wonder Woman nunchucks.
You're like, yeah, is this your fucking ghetto? Because it sucks.
Yeah, this is
Sucks.
real like pushy shit here. What are you guys fucking doing?
Yeah, are these your houses? They look nice compared to the one I grew up in.
What do you got? Grease in the front? What are you, stupid?
Hate your accent.
It's the worst, but it's
Oh,
the best.
Oz is fucking bad.
Oz is
Cocksucker.
yeah, Oz
Shut
is
the
fucking
fuck
better
up.
than yours, you fucking tool.
No, you sound fucking retarded.
Yeah,
You're the
it
only
sound-
ones that can say it
It
because
sounds
you
great
are
right
it.
now. It sounds
Well, I also
fucking
know why
fantastic.
Boston's a racist town, because they accidentally put ER on the end of every word. I saw it. I saw that movie.
I'm stuck in it with two Philly asses.
Oh, I love it.
Stinks.
Can't wait.
I didn't.
We're gonna tag team you.
I don't know if I sent you any pictures from it, because I have a few, and some videos from the TV. Saturday night at about midnight, 12:30, when I put my daughter in an Uber back to her house, I could have just been hit by a bus and been fine, and just ended it. It would have been a great night. That just would have been the good ending to it. I did to go for the hookup for the Sixers.
Yeah.
With the organization Get Me tickets.
Sure.
Oh, it was awesome. I didn't ring the bell like I was hoping, but they you pull in, they go into this lot, and they'll have your name. When I pulled into the lot, though, it was just one of those things where they take the money
Yeah.
like any other one. So I was like, oh shit. I go, this is gonna sound weird. I couldn't imagine you could do this. And I pulled up to the guy and I was like, I think I'm on a list. And they go, yeah, what's your name? And he looked it up in the phone thing he had or whatever. And he goes, yep, VIP. And they move a cone, and I go into this
Amazing.
lot. And then we went in through the executive offices entrance, which is just one little, metal detector check.
Yeah.
And you go to a table where the tickets are all laid out in envelopes, and you tell them, your name. And they give you the tickets, and they walk you downstairs through this whole place. Free food and drink. I asked. Classy.
Wow. So
Of
classy.
course you did.
Classy. Are you gonna say it's not classy? Why? Because we had shrimp cocktail that was in a tin or a plastic container. You normally put French fries in. Yeah. Was the cocktail sauce frozen? Sure was. But I'll tell you this: when you
Let
got
it thaw out.
when you got it thawed out, super horseradishy.
I hope this video of you just eating shrimp cocktail at a basketball game.
Was this in Philly or
Philly.
Oh, okay.
So then they put
Makes
us.
more sense.
They put us in the seat. The first thing I thought was hilarious. Me and Isabella, how much little we both know about good seating, is the ticket says section NFL, and then like row 1, seat whatever. And I was like, yeah. Me and Isabel both were like, I guess they have a section where they put the NFL guys when they come to watch the games.
I would have done the same.
And I'm like this. I go, I'm looking for this like NFL section. I give it to the guy, and he goes, North floor. I'm like, NFL, North floor. Got it now.
got it.
That's not
Got it.
not having good seats all the time. That's just dumb.
Section said NFL. What would that possibly
Dare
mean?
you.
You thought it was another sport.
I thought it was another sports section. I thought they let each team gets their own little section to the other
Yeah.
team's sports.
They're very supportive of one another in
sure they are.
Philadelphia.
No, they're not.
It wasn't a bad thought.
You guys don't support each other.
But they, we were sitting first seat right under the basket.
Nice.
Sixers coming at us first half of the game, and I got some video of it. Tyrese Maxey landed on our laps at one point. Crazy.
Don't hurt him. That's
No.
all we got. That's all we got.
I didn't. I made sure.
Did you kiss him?
No, I
Catch
didn't
him
kiss him
softly.
But I'll tell you what I was surprised to see
Caress
that
his
close
hair.
up.
His hog?
His hog.
Yes.
No, these guys, they wear such short shorts now in the thing. It does something. I'm talking about his dick, but it's not. their compression shorts like come lower.
Oh yeah.
Those things are covered in like crazy padding. It looks very uncomfortable actually. I thought they were just kind of like tight underwear almost.
Did you
Like,
feel him up? How
No,
long
I
was he in your lap?
No, you
so
see
much,
them.
He has so much detail.
I'm saying that the shorts are so high that you see these big, huge pads like on all their stuff.
Jay's just looking at his legs.
I definitely handled it. My daughter, if she was ever going to think I was less cool, it was this moment. I told her several times ago, I'm stopping myself every time they get an earshot of me going like, good shot, Tyrese. They were not, I didn't do any of it. I didn't do any of it at all.
It was in you.
I kept informing her of how attractive Kelly Oubre is, the player on the Sixers.
How many times did you mention his compression shorts to your daughter? She said, I get it, Dad. They're weird. Stop talking about it.
She made an actual face at me when at one point the ball goes bouncing towards her, and she grabbed the ball and like threw it back into play for them. And first thing, she looked at me with a face. I looked at her and I go, what did it feel like? She went, what? She goes, pretty cool. I go, no, not the act of throwing it back in. Like, was the ball that had a lot of grip? Like, well, it doesn't look like it has a lot of grip.
Sticky?
It's a different color. And she's just like, I don't know. I just slapped it. And then it happened a second time, and I went, that time she goes, I don't know, Dad. I go, when you did it the second time, you think you would have figured out what it feels like for your father. What does the ball feel like? I put you on the end so you can do the ball thing. You're taking my moments.
Does it have cocoa butter on it? What does it feel like?
Yeah, it's got to be. There is officially, I think this is funny, after the trade deadline this year, they got rid of their final and only white player on the team. It is officially 100% black team.
They want to win.
Yeah.
They want to win.
They have to.
They're
They
in win,
have to.
They're in when you have all black players, you're in win now mode. This isn't planning for the future.
Embiid might not come back. Let's figure this out.
He's coming back.
He's coming back. He's
coming back. But what an experience, man! I had such a blast. That was
I've never sat that close. That's amazing, though. That's
took pictures.
killer.
The people I took pictures of are so funny. I'm like, look, I'm on the same part of the court as M. Night Shyamalan, and I take a picture of him. He's there every game,
Yeah.
and he sits on the sideline. But I was like, we're both on the floor, so I was like, this guy, and also famous Philadelphia lawyer Tom Klein and his child bride. I always point them out too, because they're at every game, barely giving a shit. I'm talking about two people in their phones for a game. It is them too at every game, taking it so for granted. It makes me furious.
They're just looking for clients. That's all.
know.
Yeah, he's a lawyer. He's like, did you fall? Did you get when your daughter got the ball? Did that hurt? He's looking for people.
They didn't let me ring the bell, but I'll tell you what, the guy, his wave wasn't as good as my after the bell ding wave. I'm practicing.
You practiced in case they were going to let you do
I
it?
would have.
Of course. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
Okay. It's 3 bell rings. You do. They come out. They give you the statue or the Liberty Bell as a symbol.
Where
blah,
are
blah,
you?
blah.
Where are you? In the middle of the...
You'd be standing on the logo in the middle of the court.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is good. Ready?
Yeah.
You ring the bell. There's a little guy who squats down here and he tells you, he counts to three times. He goes, 1, 2, 3, go. You go, bing, 1, 2, 3, go. Bing, 1, 2, 3, go. Bing. And then they're going to say, everybody, Jay Okerson. And look, here it is.
You're waving like a cheerleader on a float in a parade.
Exactly, because that's how you wave to an arena, Bobby.
Nah, dude.
You can't just
Why
go
are
like,
you so
no,
angry?
no.
stick
Come on,
your
this
hand
dude,
up.
what am I, the cool guy?
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, not a big deal. I don't, hey, Hail Hitler.
This is
Sure.
Nazi-ish, yeah.
Yeah,
You
good
should have
idea.
saluted or something.
No, you get cheery,
Oh, your hand is bugging me. Oh, you have your little mitten.
and everyone cheers for me. Like, hi, everyone. Hi.
Hi.
When they give my kudos, Philadelphia's native son. I'm not going to say that, but I wish they would. It's a full arm extension and just a lot of wrist and big smiles. Big smiles.
Oh, God.
That really is bad. That's
you look
great,
like a
though.
drag girl after a show. Oh, my God.
My makeup's sweating off.
Oh my God! My niece was a dancer for the Sixers last year, crushing it.
Your niece I've met. Weren't we in Hustlers together?
Maybe
I was with your niece in Hustlers, and she was a calendar girl for Preston
Yes.
Steve.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I met-
She gets
Very
around.
hot.
Very hot. Beautiful.
But she was playing one of the extras. There was the strip club scenes. So
Oh,
she was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And she came up and she was like, "Hey, we met at Preston Steve. Like, I'm Eleanor's." And I was like, "Oh, gee." I mean, her nips were almost out. It's a strip club movie.
Really?
No, she wasn't naked.
Alexa,
I'm
put
just
your tits away.
Her tits weren't out. I'm just
taught
saying.
her everything.
I'm saying more. It's funny when someone comes up to you and she's like, "Hey, we know each other," and I'm like, "Nice." And she goes, Eleanor's knees. I go, "Oh God, hey kiddo."
Oh, she's heard it
Still
all.
staring at her nips.
I'm sure.
You can't scare her.
How
In
old is she?
Philly, absolutely.
How old is she?
30? 30 now. Shit. Yeah.
Hot, very hot.
Your niece
Yeah.
is 30.
Isn't that embarrassing?
The Kerrigans
I'll be
produce.
dead within the hour.
The Kerrigans produce hot ladies.
They do. Her
Hot
sister's
ladies
hot,
in-
too.
They
Oh
produce
yeah,
hot
Karen. This is Karen's daughter.
Oh, really?
So you know Karen. This is her daughter.
Karen's
yeah.
hot.
All right.
I like when
you don't
Karen
have to get
settle
that close.
down.
Karen shows up to my show. She comes by herself. I like that.
She brings condiments. retarded.
I bring condoms just in case.
I was thinking about Eleanor. If people don't know, Eleanor was ECW, right? You were in?
No, wow, Women of Wrestling.
Women of Wrestling, okay.
Trying to give me a lot of credit.
Is that worse than ECW?
Yes.
I don't know.
But
I think it
still,
is.
by the way,
It's all women.
ECW ain't going, and WoW is still going.
Yes.
So
WoW is still going.
I'd
but
say it's better.
I love that you wrestled in jeans.
the best.
It's the fucking the jeans you wear on
No,
stage.
And
You came right from your job at
these
a
are
Rite
the
Aid.
same ones.
You came from a Rite Aid job. Have to go
Well,
wrestle.
because like wrestling, it's like racist slightly. So we were white trash. So we
Yeah.
were trailer parks. So biker chicks, whatever. So we had to wear jeans. Like,
Yeah, get it.
She gave me that move. I'm not saying.
You still have that
I'm not
vest?
saying she want. Yes, I do. I have the whole outfit, Bobby. I can't. I don't know if it still fits, but.
But you know, it's funny to go from that to like a years of working with dice. It is a hilarious.
similar.
It makes a very make sense transition.
When I was doing this, I said I would tell Andrew, you should bring the kids, because we were trying to gear it toward kids, and he goes,
Oh, I didn't know these overlapped.
Well,
I didn't know this overlapped with knowing dice.
Oh yeah. Well, I've known Dice since I moved to LA. Him and because I worked at the Comedy Store. It was my first job, so they were my first friends.
Yeah.
Irera, Dice. It was whoever was around.
What was your?
I thought this was back in Philly. I thought the wrestling was back in Philly days.
No.
What was your finishing move? Did you have one? What was
That
it?
was it.
Yeah,
That was
dude.
it. You should have. You know, you should have done. You should put a W
No.
on one
We
of your
would
cheeks
do-
and a W on your other cheeks. Pulled your pants down and went, "Wow."
We were heels, so nothing. No, I'm giving you nothing
That
for
would've been
that.
a good one.
I'm giving you nothing because the O would be too big.
It would have been like, all the kids would have thrown it.
It's a long O. Mom.
Mom, why does she have
It's
grapes?
a Philly O.
Why does she have grapes?
Mine would
in her
have
butt?
umlauts over it. What are those? Hemorrhoids, but they're umlauts. It's like Motley Crue.
Ew.
Ew.
We used to, me and my partner, because we cheat, we were heels, so we would do a double DDT. That was our thing.
Nice.
That was our. Look at her, Selena. God, she's still wrestling. Hilarious.
Did you go to the school for
She
it and everything?
called this whole match in my ear. I have no idea what's happening.
Really?
No. I had a hairline fracture in my collarbone. I broke my pinky. She hit me with a chair. I went street. I went to grab it.
I've been watching a bunch of wrestling documentary stuff again, and like top 10 matches that should have been
Yeah.
stopped and everything. When they talk about it, it is funny. Like the things, like when you see a guy like do something, and obviously the guy's leg was broken in this move, and then you see the guy's watching the video, and when the guy gets in his face, the guy who just broke his leg by accident.
Yeah.
Is in his face. Looks like he's going like he's just going like in that face. He's like, "Are you okay? Do we have to get a doctor in here?" Like he's like screaming in his
keep
face.
going?
It looks like he's
Fans
screaming.
are into this.
But that's exactly what he's doing. It's like it's all this like friend talk that's happening, but he has to keep the angry face, like he's talking shit to him. It's like, seriously, are you okay? Do I have to get you a doctor? I'm
so
very worried
sorry.
about you.
I'm sorry.
I'm so worried
I
about
love
you right now.
I love you so much. I fucked up. What is isn't there a move, like a sign that they when you get hurt, the ref gives or something to know that somebody's really
Nobody
hurt?
told me that. No.
This
This was an audition I went to in LA.
Really?
Yeah. And I thought it was going to be a big show. I thought this was exciting. I joke about it in my special, but it literally is like I thought, oh yeah, this would be great. I'm going to be acting. I'm like, it's got to be a good audition because it's in a hotel room. So it's good.
It must be.
I've had those.
You know what? And it turns out it is good when you find out it just wasn't porn.
You're right.
You
You're
know
right.
what? This was a great audition. I'm pretty sure I was going to get gangbanged in that room back there.
And they were like, yeah, do a character, do a whole thing. So I came in and I had like a baseball bat and I'm hitting shit and I'm like yelling and they were like, okay. They thought I was crazy. And I was like, oh, I'm not getting this. But then my friend was one of the like on the show. She was a PA or something, and she was like, oh yeah, no, she'll be good, she's really athletic. I was like, you could tell I'm athletic by swinging a bat at people.
I'll tell you, that's pretty crazy is because, and they seem like whenever I watch documentaries on wrestlers and stuff, like the schooling usually for it is like a whole ordeal.
Yeah, we didn't do schooling.
Just no schooling, just right away. It was just
they trained us. That lady that I was just popping my cooch on in her face, the Bronco
The
Buster.
Tank Blaster.
Yeah,
The Bronco Buster.
But we were doing that. Like they trained us. That's it. Like
That's so wild.
it was tough.
So
but
you
was,
didn't get training like you didn't. You
Yeah, they trained. We did like
in the
3
moment.
months before. I
Okay,
think
okay.
it was
Okay.
3 months. It
That's
was a
not bad.
while. Yeah.
So you know, like take a fall and all that
No,
shit.
yeah, we were at the Forum in Inglewood, so we were just at the bottom, which was awesome for me because, like, I'm a sports fan. So the Lakers just left to go to the Staples Center, but the Sparks were still playing.
Nice.
But Lisa Leslie was,
Yeah.
this was 2000.
Only girl who can
99,
dunk.
Yeah, so it was awesome, and Michael Cooper was the coach. So I was like, oh shit, this is amazing. You
That's
don't know who
pretty
Michael
awesome.
Cooper is, do you?
Bobby's
the
not really
coach of
That's a
the team.
blank stare.
He's
That's
the
a
coach.
blank-
He's the coach of the team.
Whatever, man.
Michael Cooper from the Lakers.
Yeah.
He played for the Lakers
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the heyday.
With the Celtics.
Yeah, he went with Larry Bird.
Yeah,
And
my
McHale and
favorite
all that.
player.
Yeah. What? What are you looking at?
He got in there. He figured it out.
I want
love
you to
it.
know right now, if we had like
Michael Cooper, he's
if
a
we
little,
had an EKG
he's
on
small-
Bobby's
he's
body
not
right
that-
now.
He's not that big.
He's not that
He's
big.
actually small, thin. Yeah, I know Michael Cooper. I'll draw him.
I'll draw him right now.
I'm an artist.
Want me to draw her? You got a black pen?
Michael Cooper.
I can draw him. He wears glasses now.
Probably losing his hair a little bit. This thing's there. I'm doing the forum with Bert for the Netflix is a joke. I'm
Who's that?
excited.
Who is
It's awesome. Oh, that's
Bert Kreischer, he's a
so
comedian.
killer.
Oh, okay.
He's
That's awesome.
Yeah, Christine got so excited because being from LA, that's like
Yeah, because I've only
Such a-
played there as Easy Rider. I would kill to play as a comic. I would kill to play as a comic.
yeah, but they still talk about the night Easy Rider brought the house down at the old forum.
I played the Staples Center with Dane, and Tommy Lee was in the front row.
Wow.
That fucked me up.
Front row.
Front row, fucking yeah, with his long ass drum arms. Fucking, ugh. I was just like,
a
what
lot.
the fuck?
He comes with that girl to the
Brittany?
comedy store now, right?
Will you say that girl?
Brittany
His
Furlong.
wife?
Yeah, Brittany
Brittany.
Furlong,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
I love
that girl?
Brittany. Because when I started stand up, Brittany was a comic.
Oh.
So we were all doing that. She was like part of our
Was she?
class, if you will. Yeah.
I thought it was I know Josh Adam Myers dated
Yeah,
her
they
for
were
a long
dating.
time. Yeah,
They were dating
but she was
when
in
we were-
comedy then.
Yeah.
He never mentions that. that
What?
she was in comedy.
Well, then she got on, I think it was Vine or something that went
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
So Brittany, there she is.
Yeah, she was on one of those. The other Josh Adam Myers' ex-girlfriend.
She's awesome. She's Philly, suburbs.
Is she really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that at
Everybody's
all.
Philly.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that. Now I love her.
Calm it down.
I know it was
Now
funny.
I
They were
love
going. She got into the Vine stuff early, and
Yeah.
and what was the other one? Periscope and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Vine was like what 6 seconds?
Was it?
Yeah, I think
6
Vine was 6 seconds.
6
yeah.
seconds.
But she was but she would do whatever one got popular had a little bit more time. I think.
Yeah.
Is when she started. There's a documentary called American Meme or something like that. What was it called, Christine?
Okay.
American Meme.
With Paris and
Yeah, and it's got the Assholes Live Forever Kirill from
Mm-hmm.
you know Kirill is right. The what's it called? Slut
Photographer.
Whisperer. He does all the photography. Yeah.
He was, you know,
Oh.
he was actually my son. Like, I swear to God, dude, he used to stay at my house.
I believe.
for real?
I believe it because he was with Cringe Humor early and stuff. He was just like a photographer around the city.
he was the comics house photographer.
He was a photographer, and then I was going to USO, Iraq with Quinn, and I did an impromptu show at the Cellar called Full Metal Comedy. So I just recorded the show at the Cellar with him. He stayed at my house for 3 days. We were leaving in like 4 or 5 days. He stayed at my house and edited at my house, brought his computer there. This is back when you had to bring like a tower.
Yeah.
It's a sin.
He sat on my couch, and I just kept feeding him popsicles because he was falling asleep. I was like, dude, wake up, Kirill. And I would just put a popsicle to give him energy, just to give him some sugar so he would stay up. And now he's like this crazy, you know what he does now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a...
It's Assholes Live Forever. It's,
Asshole, yeah.
it's merch and party like photography.
Yeah, he goes to parties and gets chick to fucking take their boobies out and
Oh, nice.
Put champagne all over their face.
he's like a
Okay.
sweet little Jewish boy.
He is a sweet kid. He came to me when me and Ari did the crowd work thing not too long ago. He
Yeah.
came by to hang out.
He's
yeah,
such
Kirill.
a sweet little boy. Now
Oh,
he's just he's a
nice.
degenerate.
1 million followers. Wow, good for him.
Oh, I think that's this is a redo too.
Oh, he's been kicked off
He's
so
been
many
kicked off a
times.
lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
gets back to a million many times.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does stuff to girls in nightclubs that is just ridiculous.
His girlfriend or wife, I don't know if it's girlfriend.
That
or wife,
doesn't sound
she's
good.
so hot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
That kid slept in I fed him popsicles. Now he's with
Now
an
look at the popsicle he's got.
Now he's with 11.
Wow. Shit.
But
Yeah, Don used to get mad at me because I'd yell at him, "Wake up!"
well, Brittany Furlong was in the documentary also. It was going on her,
okay.
and it was talking about the thing like when it first came out again. No one knew how big it was going to get, and no one was ready for the. It was the documentary basically cuts on the beginning of people watching all this stuff to be upset, and they just got her. She would just do a lot of in the very beginning. She goes, every Indian cab driver, and she's like, hello, my friend, just doing that stuff. And they're like, it just didn't age good. And that's considering, I don't give a shit. But,
love
it's
that.
like,
Yeah.
but the stuff that's like in the
Sure.
world, like everything she did is
They're
considered
like,
racist now.
Oh, God.
We really need Dan back. He used to a Mexican. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend.
It was.
That was not Indian. Hello, my friend.
I'm doing the impression of what she did.
Oh, sorry.
I'm nailing
That's
it
what
exactly.
You're
She's
nailing
bad.
it.
She's bad. I'm sorry. I apologize, Jason.
Was it really 6 seconds,
Jay-
the Vine?
Jay?
It's only been
One of
that
them was, and then it got a little bit long. Periscope was a little bit longer.
Jay, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
My friend, my friend.
I can't think of how to do an Indian. But speaking of Vine, Jake Paul, do you think it'll take Mike Tyson 6 seconds to knock him out? How long do you think?
I think.
What are you thinking about?
I think they know something, and either I don't think
They know
Jake,
something we don't.
I do. I think Jake Paul doesn't
I'm not sleeping on him.
take
I
too
know
many
he's-
fights.
he
Oh no,
can
no. I
fight.
think he could definitely fight, and I think Mike Tyson is.
Something you wouldn't sleep
Just-
near.
No, for sure. But I think he's like a little out of gas, Mike Tyson. He's
I
like
thought-
big time pothead.
I thought Tyson was going to definitely, because you see the videos they're putting out? I'm like,
Yeah.
he's going to fucking murder him.
I thought he was going to kill Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, but I was talking to Lewis today. He's like, no, he's not. I'm not going to do that because of this. And he gave me all this. He's like, dude, it's only 3 seconds of him punching, and then they cut,
Yeah.
and then 3 seconds of him punching. So if he knocks him out in the first 3
Yeah, yeah.
seconds, it's good. Other than that, we're going to go whatever rounds it is.
Honestly, that's what it is. If he
And-
catches him with like two
If
good
he
shots
catches
right
him.
away, it's over.
But
If
Lewis
it goes
al-
any kind of distance,
Lewis also said, too, if he does knock out Tyson, that's bad.
This
Which
is
makes
Louis.
sense. Louis J. Gomez.
There you go.
There you go.
He fought Ryan O'Neal. I saw that fight.
Well, if
I don't know if he should speak on
Ryan
this.
P. O'Neal.
If Jake knocks him out, it's bad for everybody.
Why?
Because people are going to be bummed out. People are going to be like, dude, what the fuck did you do that for?
No, they're not.
No, I don't think so.
It'll go. I mean,
I
like,
don't think so.
That Kevin, what the guy that retired him the first time when he came in, he's like, I don't even care about this.
Yeah.
Do you remember that when the guy beat him? He goes, "I'm just trying to get a check." It
Yeah,
doesn't mean
exactly.
anything to me. I'm disrespecting the sport.
Yeah,
After
I
he
don't
bought
know.
Kevin McBride, that's who it was. Watch the speech after Kevin McBride, Christine. Bring it on. It's
yeah,
so
you're
sad.
absolutely right. I remember that.
So I mean, like, this guy's lost in devastating fashion before Mike Tyson. It's not that everyone is remembering
But to a-
25-year-old Mike Tyson.
But
Sure.
to a fighter or to a vine dude.
Yeah,
or, you know
when
what
you
I
see
mean?
him
I'm
dancing-
telling you, Jake Paul is not even semi-afraid of Mike Tyson right now.
Not at all. No. They live in a different world. They're famous from Vine. They live in another.
Who do you want? Who do you
universe.
want to win?
I mean, the best thing for my money is Mike Tyson knocks Jake Paul's head off.
Right.
I just think Jake Paul is probably going to beat him in boringish
If he
fashion.
wins him.
In
If
boring
he-
in boringish fashion, or he's going to, like you said, he's going to catch him and knock him down a couple times, and then you're just going to see
That's
the
sad.
rest of the fight will just be like, oh, this is just not Mike. Like, we all
Yeah.
thought it was going to be Mike Tyson for some reason. I don't know why we think that,
You
but
don't
we
think
did.
you don't think if he knocks Mike Tyson down or out, you don't think that's going to be a sad moment? Like people are going to be, I'm out.
No.
Fuck this.
Because
No.
Mike Tyson's getting paid more than he got
More than-
paid for like Lennox Lewis fights. It's crazy. What
much is he
It's
UFC?
Netflix. It's crazy.
How much
They
money does he
must
get?
really get UFC. I don't know yet, but they must really get UFC people to buy into that long-term damage of this sport is better than boxing, even though there's no data yet. Because why you would take that little amount of money for what you get in
Yeah,
boxing?
right.
Boxing is insane. I don't think the main card of every pay-per-view are over $1 million paydays.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Mike Tyson's paydays used to be $57 million
Yeah.
per fight, like stuff like that, like 60-something, like a lifetime of money for one night.
Yeah.
And then he'd do multiples of those.
And he would
That's
buy,
why it's
then he would
crazy.
buy
if they-
5 tigers and lose it all.
I'd spend
Because
it all.
costs
How'd you
$7
spend
million
it
a day
all?
to fucking feed a dumb tiger in your backyard. Stupid.
Because Mike, pockets are getting a little tight right now. You might have to get rid of your, I don't know, start with
Tiger.
the tiger habitat first. They need to be in the natural environment.
So stupid. It's so funny.
I have to have a temperate jungle in my backyard.
It was a stage where everybody just bought an exotic animal.
Yeah.
What's that chick from Cheers bought a bunch of monkeys and put it in her
Oh
backyard?
my
Ooh.
god.
Oh no, not monkey. Lemurs.
Lemurs, yeah.
Oh.
It's like,
Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, 'cause
She did?
She had a
She joined the cult of. That's another thing too that I always thought was interesting. Howard Stern, for all the where he'll dig on people, he leaves Scientologists who he likes alone on Scientology.
Oh, she was a
completely.
Scientologist. Oh, I didn't
Still-
know that.
Died a Scientologist, and when he has people on that he likes, he's friends with that are Scientologists, doesn't even make that a thing at all.
I don't like
he
that.
just stays away from it.
so do we.
Correct, but we're not the people who dig. We're not
I'm a
known for being the ones who
Scientologist.
dig.
Are you really?
Yeah, sure. We'll move on.
Oh.
Oh.
He said move on.
Isn't that
Yeah,
a
we'll
thing?
move on from that. That's fine.
You're a Scientologist. Aren't you supposed to drop that accent? Hold those cans and talk better?
Like they would let me in. Even me, they'd be like, "We're good.
Yeah,
We're all
yeah,
full.
exactly.
We're all full here."
That guy from was it Danny Masterson, the one from that '70s show?
Oh, yeah.
Scientology. He's gone. He's
Good.
gone away.
Yeah, that happens when you rape.
Yeah.
That's a
well,
big
Hold on a second.
Not
One
always,
is fighting
Bobby.
Jake Paul.
Wait. Well, he went away for 3 years.
He did.
Not even, dude. 2 years.
He did too?
Too. Yeah, 30 years to life.
How many?
Danny
How many?
Masterson.
How many?
He must have done a lot
Who?
extra.
He did a lot of rape.
Danny
Yeah.
Masterson?
Yeah.
I think there's several things coming
Yeah.
his way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just one rape. One rape.
Tons of cover up too.
I'll tell you what, that's really how
the-
they get you. That's like, that's why you know this is real. Because Marilyn Manson had like all those charges, and it was big news, but they all dropped.
Yeah.
Every one of them dropped the charges and said that one girl was trying to get everyone hyped up, and that's kind of why it happened. It was almost like groupthink, they said, mob mentality. But this guy, I thought it was going to be the same thing. I thought he would just go through the raindrops, and this one fell down fast, number one, and hard.
Yeah.
Like he was a guy who was still like pretty famous, and they were like, I think this guy's into some weird stuff. I like when they they go back in time, and they say like, people knew, they knew, and they'll show something like Danny Masterson said some joke about women or something on Conan O'Brien, and Conan O'Brien goes, "Oh no, I know, I've heard about you," and people are like, "Then why didn't Conan do anything if he knew?" I'm like, settle down.
You can't.
Hello.
Settle
He's-
down.
One, he's joking. He's like, I heard about you. It's probably just joking.
You know, Bobby, you should be the
Really
person who
think
brings
he
down
knew?
Louis J. Gomez. You bring down your own Padawan.
Poor Louis.
2 counts of rape. I know, and the best part,
Two.
the ultimate irony, the woman he leaves behind outside of jail, most notoriously in my mind, being raped on camera in the movie Bully,
Oh,
Bijou Phillips.
yes. Yes.
Is that why you met her?
That's what I'm saying. He goes, hey, you seem to like this, so
It's a great movie.
I'm
What
a
kind of
bully.
rape?
I
This
mean,
is gonna sound like a weird question. What kind of rape was it?
What, Danny Masterson's?
Yeah, like what is
Scientology rapes.
No.
You have to listen to him talk.
Yeah.
I mean,
you have to wipe his thetans off your tits afterwards.
How many? But like, what? You know, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying all rape is bad, but there's different.
Okay.
Thanks, Bobby.
Sure.
You're welcome. No problem. I'm just saying.
He's on our side, girls.
I'm not. I'm asking what.
What an ally.
Like, you know, Bill Cosby raped in his way. He had his like. They have their own
Everyone's got their own little way.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson raped in his way.
Bobby, what would be the Bobby touch on your rapes?
Yeah.
When you get raped, what would be your touch?
Well,
Is it a
you
little
know.
gift bag afterwards, like you did with the hookers?
I wasn't raped. That was paid.
You give him a tank top and
I
some
was-
men's deodorant?
I was helping the community in the jungle.
Okay.
Bobby gave care packages
Yes,
to
he did.
Brazilian prostitutes.
Well, I was a good person. I gave him wife beaters,
Oh,
toothpaste, and
that's
deodorant.
so nice.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah,
nice of
clean
you.
them
And then he brought electricity to their village.
Yeah.
That was Patrice.
These are
Patrice,
plugs.
Patrice would buy them outfits,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he brought one girl a TV.
Stop
I
it.
swear to God, he bought her a fucking TV.
Yeah, I bet it was a Vizio, though, but they don't know any
Oh,
better.
It was actually a little square one.
It's still a tube.
Yeah, it was still a tube TV.
It says forcibly raping.
Oh,
three women.
there you go. That's
Forcibly.
that's rape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I got what you're saying.
Oh,
No, but I mean
man,
that's
this is great.
that's the top of
Yeah.
rape.
Totally.
Top of the
Forced
rape.
That's forced rape is rape. Then
Yeah.
there's Bill Cosby where it's like sneaky rape. Right?
Got it. I see what you're saying.
Well, it's forced because they're waking up during it, and then it's not like he's going like, oops,
They're kind of waking
must have
up.
miscalculated.
I was trying to give you some pudding and I didn't know where I
You
was.
went to sleep. I thought you were still awake. None of us
Oops,
are doing
doodle,
it.
somebody woke up a little bit early, and I'm taking a long time to finish.
Is this all the way Britney does it? Just asking.
My friend, my
My
friend,
friend, you had to rape.
my friend. And then what was the exact?
How
I watched
lucky
some
is
of
he that he got tried during the pandemic where he got to cover his face with a mask?
Yeah, really. But they said, it's funny, then I'll watch videos of guys who have been to jail before who just say why they know for a fact he's just getting nonstop raped in jail, Danny Masterson.
Hope so.
Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't mind it.
He's like, oh, this is how I do it.
I've been
This
waiting
is
for
great.
this.
Yeah, he goes, you know what? He goes, is this how it feels? Because I got to make some calls. Hey, just caught the business end of a rape, and I got to tell you, not as cool as I thought. And I just want to say, bottom of my heart, I'm sorry.
At his parole.
Yeah.
At his parole.
That's
Listen,
how he says
I
it.
just found myself on the business end of a rape.
for the last
Perfect.
4 years, I've had so many dicks in me.
He goes, and I got to tell you, I feel bad about it. If you felt even halfway like this, it must have been pretty shitty.
Must have been not good, huh?
Girls, here's what I've learned since I've been in jail. No does mean yes. I won't apologize for that because I have yelled no nonstop and I have taken part in everything I've said no to. No, I'm not going to give you both hand jobs while you watch TV. Well, I guess I am.
That's even worse than rape. Having to jerk guys off while they watch court TV.
That would be. I'd honestly, God, I'd rather get butt
I hope
fucked. I'd
that's
rather get
real.
butt fucked in a closed cell
Yeah.
than make a guy have me kiss his neck and massage him while we're in a TV room or something.
God.
Have to put your hair in pigtails and put your thumb in his little belt loop.
Doing his laundry
You don't
for
like
him,
a
I'm
little
singing,
tender kissing? You don't like
folding his fucking wife beaters. Gonna be some sweet sounds going
good
down.
day.
You have to give him.
On the
You
night
have
shift.
to give him little butterfly massages on his swastikas.
Just outline all those tattoos with your finger slightly.
Tickle my back.
Let me see your nails.
Jay would be great in jail though. You'd fucking have such a clean cell.
I would have a clean cell.
Are
They
you
think I was
OCD
getting.
like
They would
that?
think I'm getting fucked. Why is the cell so clean? I
Are you like
this.
that?
Not OCD, but definitely, yeah. I would, especially in a place like that. It's going to have to be some sort of clean, and I would have to fashion something to go in front of that toilet
I love it.
because I am not just. You'll never catch me at a place where while I'm shitting, someone can say this, Jay, and I go, yeah. just lower my newspaper and go, what's up, guys? Let me just finish up. I think I feel a log or two in there, and then I'm going to meet you guys in the yard, and then we'll sort it out.
I'm gonna clean my ass. You would definitely get raped because you have the cleanest ass in jail.
You're right. That's the problem.
Yo, you gotta get that big guy.
Wow.
I didn't even get shit on my dick.
Bobby, this is real. If you were to
Comes
ask me,
out clean.
He's doing.
if
He's
you
doing
were,
his fingers.
because this is a real thing, I believe.
When he starts tapping his fingers,
When he puts
that's
his
a real
fingers
thing. Okay.
together.
This means I'm having a real thought, and I just.
Okay.
This also means I've just realized it myself about me. If you told me that I will be raped constantly in jail, but I get to keep my asshole the kind of clean that I prefer it to be,
Yeah.
Okay.
versus never getting raped, but I got to always have itchy shit ass.
Yeah.
I'll get raped.
You get raped.
I'll get raped. I'll accept the rapes.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
accept the rapes.
Yo, man, that
They go,
guy's
I
ass
could
is too-
scratch.
And then
I'm
I'll
a
feel,
scratcher.
and then I'll feel bad.
take
I'll
the
be like,
scratch.
I'll feel bad. I'll be like, look, it's not their fault. I got the cleanest ass in the jail. I understand. I get it.
It's my fault.
I get it. It's my fault.
It's
I said it-
shiny, it's clean.
I shouldn't talk to him when he gets back from doing work like that.
Yes.
It's my fault. I'm always running my stupid yap.
Jesus Christ.
Danny Masterson.
They don't rape in girl jail, right?
Who doesn't? I mean, wait a minute. I'm not saying I do. The way I answered that
You
sounds
really
like
did.
I might
Who
do
doesn't?
it.
I
Oh, you don't
did.
think, Bobby?
I think you don't think so. Watch this. No, I think they do.
I think they just fuck around, right? You don't hear of rape.
I mean, they're not gonna like. I mean, you can't penetrate the way you can. But
That's
I
what
mean,
I was saying,
they can
like,
use
hold 'em down, like, rub on their
objects,
knee
but
or something?
definitely
You gotta-
like hold them down and aggressively
scissoring isn't
take
rape.
off your fingerless gloves and get in there.
Oh.
That's how I keep my palms warm for the hand jobs.
Yeah, fisting is a thing.
Hey, where's Jay to whack us off while we all watch the Super Bowl? I'm like, who's winning, boys? Did we get a good box this year?
Can you wear the leather ones, not the cloth ones, next time?
It's so funny. That's the dice thing when he always goes. He wears the
He
glove.
has had cloth on the last. He had him on in Boston all week.
Was it really cloth?
Yes.
Interesting, because when the people would say that, they go, and he would say it. He goes, hey, it's the tribute. The kid does the. And I just go. I just go, yeah.
It's a tribute.
Totally.
He doesn't know it was a midlife crisis on a corn tour.
Midlife crisis on the corn tour.
Do you have leather ones or is it?
No.
Not at all.
No.
No, he wasn't giving leather one to the guy from the band was like, try it on, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to make me wash the leather
Oh
ones.
God, Christine has to. Do you have to wash his
You
mittens?
have to wash his, and you have to fold them, right? It's a nuisance.
She didn't
ball
fold
them up.
She balls them up like socks.
Did he ever yell at you for shrinking them? The fuck? I have a show.
My show gloves. But it's so funny how much of my stuff, and everything, comedically particularly, is super inspired by Dice Clay. But he always, when he points at the gloves, he goes, and
That's
does
what
the
he
glove.
takes.
I know, and I go, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like this isn't a dice thing, but I guess it is. But it's not. That one's not on purpose.
Not on purpose. I like
Everything
that.
else, though. Everything else,
Okay.
though, completely on
The
purpose.
funniest, I think, for a long time, the funniest Instagram was Dice
Oh.
and you just yelling back at
Oh
him.
yeah, we got a good one from Boston yesterday.
But you are so angry.
Wouldn't you be
was
too?
when he
Have
was
you
at the
spent an
gym-
hour with
But
him?
he goes, when he came up, you had your hair up at the gym, and he goes, "What are you doing with the hair up?" And you go, "It's my fucking hair." He just fucking.
That's a bun. He doesn't like a bun. If you have a bun, he's broken up with girls if they wear a bun.
She had a bun in the gym, and he starts degrading her, but nobody else in the gym knows
Yeah.
what's going on.
He's like,
And
you're
he-
gonna keep your hair up like that? People can see you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Is he still with the girl from the cruise?
Sweating. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Impractical.
years now.
Yes. Isn't that great? I'm a good hooker upper.
You hooked that up
Yeah. That's
Nice.
bad.
I think-
I met her on the Impractical Jokers cruise.
Yeah.
on the one we were on.
Yeah, I think
didn't know
I think DeRosa tried to go in for the kill on cruise.
So
Yeah,
good.
they found out she-
Listen, I know Andrew's not going to listen to this, so I can tell this story. Well, how do you get serious? No, I'm kidding. But DeRosa, I think he did kiss her. And we were at the stand one night, and Andrew and Dice and DeRosa were like hitting it off, right? And then
I was just trying to get him to do a podcast.
and DeRosa's
with him.
like, oh, this is great. I never really hung out with Andrew. I never so he was all excited. And then the girl shows up,
no.
and his face drops
more than it is.
more than it is. He actually
know
grew
it.
shoulders.
You went,
They
yeah, he goes,
cinched up.
Joe could wear a jacket.
Sorry, Joe. I love you.
Don't say
but, but he was so nervous, and I was like, oh, he's acting whatever. And then I saw the girl, Andrew's girlfriend, pull Andrew aside and tell him, listen, on the cruise, she hung out with Joe a little bit.
And then he found out I didn't have a penis, so we didn't do anything.
And they didn't do anything. But Andrew, of course, made it so uncomfortable for Joe, intentionally. You know, he loves to fuck with people.
Yeah.
I know. And so it's just so, Joe is like, does he hate me? Is he mad at me now?
That's the
he's
best.
so nervous.
Dice is the best.
But I was so funny. Like, if you could see his face, like, fuck,
Oh,
that's
no.
his
Of
girlfriend.
all people, yeah. He goes, we just did that cruise that one time.
It was so good to see him get that nervous. I love it.
Yeah, that was
Joe
great.
really likes famous people. I remember we saw Jerry Lewis was in a limo driving down the street.
That's
and
awesome.
He had the window cracked just a little bit.
Joe Dukes hazard through it.
Joe ran down the block.
I love
He
it.
ran down.
No, he did.
Jerry, and he ran. I'm like,
Shut
where are you
up.
going? He's like, dude. And he opened up the window. He goes, I'm such a big fan. Thanks, kid. He just rolled the window up in his face.
Yeah, of course.
Where was
That was on
New York?
47th Street. Right, 47th Street. He ran.
What a
There was a
lunatic.
king of comedy.
I mean, yeah, I would have. I can't say I wouldn't. I wouldn't have chased him, but I would have got excited.
I wouldn't have.
Jerry Lewis?
I love Jerry Lewis. I don't know why. When I was a kid, they would put cartoons and stuff on or whatever, and I guess it was either my mom, somebody was watching it, and I liked it. And then for weeks, I'd be like, "Hey, put that Harry Jewish back on," and she's like, "Who the fuck is Harry Jewish?"
Fucking racist.
Yeah,
silly
I know I was
person.
an anti-Semite from
Put
the
that
beginning.
Harry Jew
and-
back on. Put that Harry Jew back on, Mom.
No, and I'd be like, and she said I was really little, and I'd be screaming, "Put Harry Jewish on!" And she's like, "Who the fuck is Harry Jewish?" Took her forever to
And
figure it
just
out.
Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, that's who I
great.
liked.
I never.
But he was just silly to me. I prefer watching that to cartoons.
We know what it was. All I got from Jerry, my first taste of Jerry Lewis was the telethons.
Oh,
So
oh wow.
it was
yeah.
always, and I mean those. I mean, Stern's played those for years, but the outtakes of those, like I never put that kind of time into watching them, but just you put up Jerry Lewis outtakes from the telethon. I mean, he would be like, do you think we cannot be morons for 5 seconds and get the number up on the screen?
Yeah.
Shit.
Do you think anybody here can pull their head out of their asses for 5 seconds? He was so like, mean to everybody and
my
just serious.
God.
He goes, well, the band played the wrong song, but that's what usually happens around here when you have a group of idiots. Anyway, give money to these bald kids.
But he went from the biggest guy in the world to doing
telethons.
And that's not like the best crew in the world. You know what I mean?
We did it at the Comedy Store. I'll tell you how gay I am, Jay. We did a telethon. We were doing 24 hours, and this is when I was waiting tables. So I was like, oh, I'll do the whole 24 hours because I thought Jerry Lewis was going to show up.
Who came in? Bobby Lee?
Nobody.
Only Jerry Lewis
Bobby was
does
a tour guide.
telethons. He goes, well, it's a telethon. It must be Jerry Lewis, the
He's
god of
definitely
telethons.
coming. Why would he come here? This is amazing.
I like he shows up with his own
So
like
stupid.
he shows up with his own unfilled in thermometer. You know the thing they always got to put up. He goes, oh, look, we've hit 50,000.
I really thought he would show up.
Oh yeah, aggravated with floor staff. Do
Yes.
that. That's good.
That's
This man
great.
just snapped.
What is this again?
Jerry Lewis aggravated with the floor staff
Oh, it's at the
of his thing. Yeah, turn it up.
Look at the money, though.
South Point.
Tom Segura makes that in a minute of his show. Tom could cure MS with his tour.
We're doing it all wrong. Fucking assholes live for Kirill also makes that from T-shirts in a week.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got to take better pictures.
All my pictures are of me, not some girl's tits with champagne all over her face.
FYI,
What am I, an asshole?
This ticket's still available for Paramount this Thursday.
Everybody.
Oh, I love the
We're,
Paramount.
we're raising money for MS.
By the way, I don't know if this is illegal to do, Bobby. So you cut me off. This is illegal to do. Just confirmed for our show Thursday.
Yeah.
This Thursday, 3 days from now. 3 days from now at the Paramount Theater in Huntington, New York.
Yep.
Just confirmed. Jumping on the show. Shane Gillis, Dave Chappelle,
Wow.
And Dice,
and Dice.
And Dice. Dice will be there.
allegedly.
Allegedly. Now look, are they going to
And
do
I
time?
think June, if you
Are they
really
gonna
are
do-
listening.
Are they going to do time? I don't know. If you chant their name loud enough, they might come on.
All we have to do, Jay, is do our impression of them. You go gay, I'll go ha and laugh at my own shit, and then we'll have Dice go, oh, with your gloves.
Well, all you have to do for Dave Chappelle is very easy. You go, Dave, you're coming actually. You're going to perform on the show this Thursday, right? That's yes, and Dave Chappelle. He's laughing and agreeing. Trust me, everybody. Dave, you thirsty? Yo, 2 mic slaps on your leg for yes, 1 slap on your chest for no.
That's Mars code.
I didn't ask yet. Better.
Dave, how much time do you want to do? An hour? Oh, seven. Okay, good.
An
Oh
hour?
my God.
Yeah, but they're all confirmed for sure. Definitely going to be there. So
That's
make sure you
great.
show up.
Gonna be a great show.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That'd be
I think it's
awesome.
good. And me and Bobby are just going to do a little bit of time up front and then just let the big dogs take it over pretty much. It's pretty much going to be a Dave Chappelle and Shane show, but they can't sell it like that because they're both on tour. So they're calling it our show. But you could just get tickets to our
Yeah.
show and then just know as soon as me and Bobby are done, those guys are going to come out.
Yeah.
Stay
Even
in
if
your
the
seats.
lights go off, just stay there. They're coming.
No, it's because they have to change the set and do a whole thing before they come. They're coming in like Kiss, dude,
Different
from the
lighting.
ceiling.
How funny would it be if they heard this and they did come? We just bumped off our own show. We get the wrap-up sign, get off.
Can I tell you something? Right now, if it would get us our sellout bricks from the Paramount
Yes.
Theater,
Isn't that
I would
so
just.
cool?
I will never know.
We'll know.
I'll tell you.
I have one.
Bobby's
I
got
don't
one
have
from a
any.
different time. I will not have one. But I'll tell you what. I'll take the brick and just make it. Can I take the brick from the Dave Chappelle Shane Gillis show? They can cut us off the show completely as long as they get our brick for selling us. Well, technically, it was our night, and
I
we did sell it
carried
out.
the brick. Does that count?
It's nice though.
I have to carry it out.
It's a nice brick, huh?
It's a nice brick. I have one hanging up in my office.
I'll tell you
Son
I'll
of
tell you
a-
what. If they do a brick for us, Bobby,
Yep.
whatever they write on it, is it carved or written?
It's a brick. It's carved.
Like chiseled?
Chiseled.
I bet that dust is going to be fresh.
It's gonna be right off the stage.
He goes, oh, one person just wandered off the street. There it is. Finally got it. He goes, oh, okay. I thought I was going to have a night off.
Just an old Italian guy.
Oh, I got to make it a bricks now. Okay.
If we don't sell out, I'm gonna use my brick and tie it around my ankles and jump in a fucking lake.
Why are you guys not getting tickets? Is it because it's a Thursday night and they're $75 a piece? Is that why you're not buying? Because those are all good reasons. I understand those reasons. I got so hyped when they go, you and Bobby want to co-headline a show at a theater? Yes. This is the beginning of what we want to start
Yeah.
doing. Let's go. I think until 3 weeks ago, I'm like, is this on a Thursday?
Let's make this unattainable.
It's
for everybody.
how much expensive. I think it's what they do. I think they threw us in a bad spot, so we stopped asking
I think
them.
the last one we did with Dice was on a Sunday.
Okay.
Is Sunday good?
Yeah.
The key word in that sentence was dice.
Oh, my fault. My fault. You're right. Yeah, but
Yeah. I don't think Jim Brewer had a tough time with this room either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You know, I don't think they understand. Do you understand that me and Bobby are both going to be there, people listening?
I think they think we're not going to be there.
Do you understand that we're both going to be performing our comedy? Stand-up comedy, guys. Live.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. I sell lots of tickets.
Well,
Kidding. I'm fucking makes sense.
we tried everything, dude. We tried to get the Louis
I've been
J.
sleeping
Gomez
with
guest spot
everybody.
bump. We tried to get the Mike Fenoya hosting bump. None of it moved. None of it moved the needle.
We really didn't try.
None of it moved.
We didn't even. We know every famous person in the world, and we asked Mike Fenoya and Louis J. Gomez to help sell tickets. We suck at fucking promoting. Guys, I don't know if you heard this.
Really?
Mike Fenoya is going to be there.
He's gonna be hosting.
That's not enough. Louis J. Gomez.
Louis J. Gomez guest spot. Also in attendance, but probably not performing. Justin Silver.
Yeah, we're gonna have Mike Suarez might stop by.
Woo!
Oh shit.
Who else? My
Oh my
ex-wife,
God.
more than likely. She's local. You know, it's funny at first. My daughter goes, "Can I invite mom to your show Thursday?" And I went, "Oh no, actually yes. Tell her to bring everybody." Also, I'm like, "Oh yeah, actually tell her to bring everyone. If they hate me, if they love me, her divorce lawyer, everybody, everyone gets a free ticket." I want that brick.
We have,
I didn't know there was
I
a
want
brick.
you to get that brick. I hate this.
Gemini the magician is coming too, by the way.
Oh, that's very
good.
exciting. Oh, good. Also, we're going to have a human traffic raffle where there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in this show. A lot of Long Island things.
yeah. I like it.
Smelt bagel.
Okay.
Probably do a bagel. There'll be some Jews in the house. My guess.
My guess.
My best guess. There'll be some Jews in the
There's
house.
gonna be a few races.
A few racists and a few not racist. And it's good that those two can come together.
Yeah.
Be five
I mean, not in droves, but they can come together.
Five guys who
Not
used
for
to
a
play
long-
cards with Anthony Cumia.
You might see some confused former members of the O&A whack pack. Maybe a double A floating around, or perhaps
Probably a couple of them aren't gonna have feet from the diabetes.
I'm sure Bobo would roll in if we put the word out. All points bulletin, everybody.
Oh my God.
Kevin Brennan also. So
Oh,
get all the
yeah.
people who are angry. Kevin Brennan. Damn, we're going to be fine.
We'll
Bobby.
be fine. We actually sold a lot
You're
of
gonna
tickets over the
crush it.
weekend.
Let me tell you something. If the room was the size of what we already sold, I'd say it was a great, fantastic turnout so far.
That's awesome.
But it's double that.
Yeah, you assholes had to make such a big place. If you guys didn't, on the blueprints of this place, didn't make it as big as you did, we'd be fine.
Yeah, if you guys would have given everybody a little bit of fucking elbow room,
Yeah.
instead of trying to cram them all in like fucking sardines. You know what? This is the theater's fault.
Yeah, they put a fucking balcony in, dude.
We're taking our own bricks.
There's a balcony. Fuck you.
Yeah, who needs upstairs at a
Yeah.
comedy show, you jerk off?
Yeah, what comic looks up? Except for Shane.
Oh my god,
Nate.
dude. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Bert.
Nate.
dude. What would it be worse than me and Bobby? We get there early and we watch him pulling a curtain close on the top balcony. Like, oh god, that hurts.
We look at the top. It's just a bunch of
Don't.
old lades that work there looking down at us in disgust.
That's not going to happen.
Oh, I bet it could happen. I bet, dude. Watching them close an air. I'll tell you what. Do you remember they just ripped it down? But the West Palm Improv, huge room.
Yeah, big room.
West Palm
Oh.
Improv was enormous.
Yeah.
The newer one.
500 seats.
500 seats. So one time I was there, I was like, how am I gonna fucking sell this? And then I go in the room and I go, whoa. I go, this thing is fucking packed. I go, holy shit. I go, this is 500 seats. And he goes, oh no. He just moves a curtain. It's like a whole other room.
Yeah.
It's a completely second room. I'm like, oh.
It's like the punchline in Philly. you know
Yeah,
you
yeah,
suck
yeah,
when
yeah.
you can pull right up, and then they pull the curtain on the thing during. It's the worst.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, no, that's not bad.
Can I be honest with you? It looks smaller than it's selling.
That's actually the amount of tickets that we sold.
That's all right. That's our audience.
That's all right. We also just going to
That's
suck.
what I would sell.
That's the
the
seat-
empty.
He goes, that's the seat map. That's the seat map when you're buying tickets. All right, I think their parents are sitting up front.
Here's the problem with it. I think they have a VIP thing, which is front, which people don't. If they don't sell, we're gonna have Mike. Hey guys, if you want to move up,
Oh, yeah.
Whose phone's
please.
going off?
I don't know, not mine.
Oh, shit.
That's yours.
Yeah.
Who is it?
My friend Lauren.
Tell her I said hi.
She's crazy.
Tell her what's
She's
up.
cute.
She is cute. She's adorable.
She's cute.
Bobby's so married and horned up.
I
You really
am.
are, Bobby.
I
Calm
really am.
down.
Everyone's
She's
cute.
single.
I tried to masturbate at Mike's house this
Anybody?
weekend and I couldn't.
You tried to masturbate at a friend's house?
Yeah, is that bad?
It's weird.
Really?
Whoa. Back up.
Go ahead.
You're at a friend's house.
Mike
Yeah.
Calta.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can't help it. I fought it all weekend, but
Florida.
he has a
The
shower.
humidity gets you excited?
No.
You fought what? He was trying to watch you masturbate? And eventually you had to do it?
I just couldn't do it.
Hey, Bobby, I don't want to be this guy, but you are staying here for free.
Yeah.
He has a shower head upstairs.
What?
Okay.
This is a girl's fantasy.
Listen,
you're
not
about to
enough.
have.
The shower head is my thing. So he has the shower head,
Oh.
and it has a certain amount of pressure. It's perfect. It's
In your
it's
asshole?
the perfect amount of pressure. Like I love like a little tickle.
I don't know if you're
You know what I mean?
ignoring
fact that
Eleanor's
you're
question.
gay?
I'm not gay.
Where are you? You keep saying this thing. It's the pressure and blah blah.
So
where are you aiming it?
I put one leg up and
Yeah.
You want to know what I do?
Yeah.
I soap up everything and then I shower off
She puts an OnlyFans.
And then
You gotta get
I
that
go
guy.
from behind, and I usually put a leg up, and I, tickle my little nuts from behind.
Why? While you whack off with the other
it's your
hand?
taint.
Well, I wait till it affects me because not all shower heads affect me.
Oh, you get a little blood flow going.
Well, if it's the right shower head, it will affect me, and all of a
The
sudden,
right
I'm like,
amount
oh my
of
God.
pressure.
And then sometimes I'll talk
to
to
the shower head?
I'll be like, look, I can't do this. Stop. And
Stop,
then
stop blowing water up my ass.
stop tickling my stomachs.
Okay.
Right, because I picture it's a girl, down there, and then. But this shower head, I actually tried to put both legs on the wall like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What
the fuck?
In Bloodsport.
You try to go full split?
I tried to go full split. I fought it. The first 2 days, I did it, and I was like, stop, I can't. It was so good.
You're
It's
like
so
shutting down an aggressive partner. No. They're gonna people will know.
good. But the last, I was like, I'm going to go for it. I went for it, and it didn't work because I felt too guilty. I felt it's a friend's house, and I didn't want to.
Oh, that's what you felt good. I thought it was the shower head you felt guilty for.
I was gonna say that's what I'd feel. I'd feel guilty more for fucking my ass with a shower head than coming down his drain.
I didn't fuck my ass. I tickled my balls.
Your taint.
You
It's
fucked your ass with water.
behind your balls?
Not with water. I tickled. Fucking your ass, you have to put this jet on, and then
I put the jet when I took my shower head
Turn off
off.
the jet.
This has nothing to do with masturbating. I spread my cheeks.
Oh, God.
And I try to do a
Clean
thing.
your
Well, I try to bulb my asshole out, and then when I spray the water in it, I try to let it retract in and try to suck in a little bit so I can really get clean up there.
You have an outie? You can make it go out and in? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not using my asshole properly.
I'm sure your asshole's fantastic, Eleanor. Don't blame
Well,
yourself for this.
Okay,
he's
you're right.
preparing for prison.
Yeah.
Obviously.
He wants to make it go in and out.
They're like, pucker up, Jay. And
Keep in mind, no one's going to have to pay for commissary on this guy's time.
your book is full.
My book is full with
Your mouth
a
looks
couple
like
of favors. No, it's just a move where I try to relax my asshole and then almost do where it would go in a little bit, suck in and take a little water.
I mean, I got to get a mirror when I go home, but I've never seen this.
Well, Eleanor, I'm sorry that you have a fucking
Just a regular
so the asshole can't
balloon
move.
nut. doesn't expand.
Your asshole's not like a dolphin hole, like Jay.
I bet if you
you
filmed yourself masturbating from the
okay, now we're
from
seeing where
between
you
the
got
legs.
it from. Okay.
I think you'll see as your body reacts, your asshole will go out
Sure.
and then retract back. It almost goes flush.
Pulsating, I get.
It almost goes flush with the butt, and then it'll go back to butt cheeks, back in. You know what I mean? It just kind of moves around.
We
Christine, of all things, you don't look up.
We have to take a break.
Puckering asshole. Pornhub.
Christine, we have to take a break. You have time to find it, guys.
Oh, the
Jay,
show.
We have to take a break.
Oh, my God.
Eleanor's in. She's got a new special coming out, right? What's the name of it again?
All dried up. I mean, no country. No country for old women.
Streaming right now, everybody. Also,
Right
you can
now.
hear on the Comedy Store podcast, available wherever you listen to podcasts.
And make sure you check us out this Thursday, the Paramount in Huntington, New York. Tickets still available.
Guys, bullshit time is over. I know we've been playing around for the past few weeks
Stop
making this
bullshit.
joke because we were pretty sure it was going to fill up.
Ha ha ha.
But let's go.
Yeah, stop it.
Buy them.
Yeah.
And then also